Joe Duffy's Picks. Oh, baby, we're excited about the conference championship games. Don't forget, subscribe to us on YouTube. You can also subscribe to our podcast. We're on just about every app out there, but the best thing to do is follow us on Twitter, where you can get it in real time. Remember, there's some lag time on iTunes, Stitcher, and a couple of the other broadcasting apps. And when it comes to the free plays, you might get them too late. So just subscribe to us on Twitter. Basically, go to the homepage of offshoreinsiders.com, and we link to all our social media stuff. All right, we do have a free pick for tonight from offshoreinsiders.com, Joe Duffy's Picks. We're going to go with Long Beach State plus the 6.5 against Cal Santa Barbara. Playing a brutal schedule has paid off for Long Beach State. They're 1-8 straight up on the road, yet they've covered 4 straight on the highway. They're 4-2 straight up after a 3-9 start. But the way the schedule was designed, they should be getting better as they're playing a lesser competition than when they took their lumps at the beginning of the year. And remember, that happens. Our baptism by fire theory, it is proven decade in and decade out. And for those of you not familiar with me, my plays have been public since 1988 on the score phones, and I've been handicapping and betting much longer than that. But the baptism by fire basically says, especially with smaller conference teams when they play very brutal schedules early, the good thing is, from a handicapping standpoint, we actually want them to take their lumps, because if they're too competitive, they're not going to sneak under the radar. And that's kind of what Long Beach State did. They played a tough schedule. Now they're playing an easier schedule, and they are certainly better for the wear. But most importantly, Tyler Lamb, who is a junior transfer from UCLA, he became eligible on December the 19th, and he's immediately had a huge impact. He scored 20 points off the bench against USC, helping the 49ers earn their first win over a Pac-10 opponent at home since 1999. Lamb has scored in double figures in all 6 games he's played with the 49ers, and is averaging a team-high 18.3 points per game. Since the arrival of Lamb and Travis Hammonds, the 49ers have gone 4-2 overall. Their only loss is coming to a ranked Missouri squad, and a 2-point loss to Cal Irvine. Remember, they were 1-9 straight up prior to the arrival of their high-scoring duo. That's why they continue to sneak under the radar. Time-tested angle insofar as our baptism by fire, we're going with Long Beach State. Now, we got a lot more tonight. In fact, we just added a couple NBA picks for tonight, including a long time-tested system. Also, that scheduling anomaly applies tonight, one that we've exploited many times over the years. Now, which team also remains under the radar, as the sportsbooks are clearly clueless how they should set the line. What squad has had that's the one we actually just discussed, the one we would tease you about. But which squad has 3 wins by 1 point and 5 by 6 or less, making them a team that's overrated because of good fortune? Remember, fading teams that have benefited from good fortune, or riding teams that have a deceptively bad record because of bad fortune. That's made you and I a ton of money going well back to last century. It's also time for one of our famed competitor consensus plays goes tonight. And again, we've got literally a half dozen or so, not many more than that, opinions that we do respect. And if we're kind of on the bubble or leaning one way, and then one of the very respected opinions that we discuss and trade information with says they really like a certain side, we go with it. And that applies tonight. So go 4-0 in college basketball, led by a Wise Guy Play. Now, one of them is the pick that we just gave you. That's an actual premium play on Long Beach State. Also go 2-0 in the NBA. So 5 more winners for a perfect 6-0 sweep. And it's all at the center of the handicapping universe, offshoreinsiders.com, www.offshoreinsiders.com. Subscribe to us so you don't miss a play. Best thing to do is go to our Twitter feed. But again, just visit us at offshoreinsiders.com. We link to all the social and multimedia outlets that we're on, www.offshoreinsiders.com.